My beloved child, before you scroll, before you doubt, before you tell yourself this is just another message, feel this in your spirit, because what you are about to hear is not random, it is not coincidence, it is not by chance. It is meant for you at this exact moment, because there is something happening behind your back, something subtle, something quiet, something that has been hidden in plain sight, and your heart has already sensed it, but your mind keeps trying to ignore it. There is one individual in your circle, someone you trust, someone you allowed close, someone who smiles in your presence and speaks in a tone that feels familiar, yet deep inside your spirit has been whispering to you that something is off, something is not aligning, something is not pure as it once seemed. And my beloved child, I need you to listen carefully now, because this is where many people make a mistake. They dismiss their intuition, they silence that inner voice, they convince themselves that everything is fine just to keep the peace, just to avoid confrontation, just to hold on to what feels comfortable. But comfort can be dangerous when it is built on hidden truth. This person has been carrying something, a truth about your relationship, something they have not revealed, something they have chosen to keep from you, not because they forgot, not because it slipped their mind, but because they made a decision. A conscious decision to withhold it. And the reason is deeper than you think. It is not always about betrayal in the obvious sense. Sometimes it is about control. Sometimes it is about fear. Sometimes it is about insecurity. And sometimes it is because they know that if you knew the truth, everything would change. Everything would shift, and they are not ready to face that shift. My beloved child, you have to understand that when someone hides the truth, it creates an imbalance, it creates a silent distance, even if everything looks normal on the surface, even if conversations still happen, even if laughter is still shared, there is an unseen wall that begins to grow, a wall made of unspoken words and concealed intentions. And you have been feeling that wall, haven't you? You have felt moments where something didn't sit right, moments where their energy felt different, moments where their words didn't match their actions, moments where you questioned but then quickly brushed it aside. But I am telling you now, do not brush it aside anymore. Because your awareness is not wrong. Your spirit is not confused. You are being shown something for a reason. Now listen closely. This does not mean you should react with anger. This does not mean you should immediately confront without clarity. This does not mean you should let emotions take control. No, my beloved child, this is a moment for wisdom. This is a moment for awareness. This is a moment to observe, to pay attention, to see beyond what is being shown to you. Because truth always reveals itself, always, no matter how deeply it is hidden, no matter how carefully it is covered, no matter how long it takes, truth has a way of rising to the surface. And in your case, the signs are already appearing. Small signs, subtle signs, things that others might overlook, but you are starting to notice them more and more. The change in tone, the hesitation in their words, the way they avoid certain topics, the way they redirect conversations, the way they act differently around others when you are present. These are not coincidences, these are clues. And you are meant to see them. But here is what you must be careful about. Do not let this situation turn your heart cold. Do not let it make you paranoid. Do not let it cause you to lose trust in everyone. This is not about becoming fearful. this is about becoming aware. There is a difference. Awareness empowers you, fear weakens you. And you are not meant to be weak, you are meant to be strong, clear, and grounded. Now ask yourself this: why would someone hide the truth about your relationship? What are they protecting? What are they afraid of? What would happen if everything came into the light? Sometimes the answer is uncomfortable, sometimes it reveals intentions that you did not expect, sometimes it shows you that not everyone around you is aligned with your growth, not everyone is happy for your progress, not everyone wants to see you move forward. And that realization can be painful. But it is also necessary. Because you cannot build something real on a foundation of hidden truths. You cannot move forward if you are surrounded by energy that is not fully honest with you. My beloved child, you deserve clarity, you deserve honesty, you deserve relationships that are built on truth, not on silence, not on secrets, not on things left unsaid. And this moment right now is a turning point for you. A moment where you begin to see things differently, a moment where you stop ignoring what you feel, a moment where you choose to trust your inner voice instead of dismissing it. Because that voice is guiding you, that voice is protecting you, that voice is trying to show you what your eyes have not fully accepted yet. Now listen, the truth will come out, whether it comes through a conversation, whether it comes through an action, whether it comes through a situation that reveals everything all at once. It will come. And when it does, you must be ready, not with anger, not with revenge, but with clarity. Because clarity gives you power, clarity allows you to make decisions that are right for you, clarity helps you see who truly belongs in your life and who does not. And yes, it may mean that you have to distance yourself from this person, it may mean that you have to set boundaries, it may mean that you have to let go of what you once thought was secure. But understand this. Letting go of what is not true makes space for what is real. It makes space for people who will stand with you in honesty, who will speak truth even when it is difficult, who will not hide things from you out of fear or control. My beloved child, do not be afraid of this revelation, do not be afraid of what you are about to discover, because it is not here to harm you, it is here to free you. It is here to open your eyes, to strengthen your awareness, to guide you toward a path that is more aligned with your truth. And as you move forward, remember this: not everyone who is close to you is meant to stay close forever. Some people are there for a season, some people are there to teach you something, some people are there to show you what to avoid in the future. And that is okay. Because every experience shapes you, every situation teaches you, every hidden truth that gets revealed brings you one step closer to the life you are meant to live. So stay calm, stay aware, stay grounded, and most importantly, stay connected to that inner voice that has been trying to guide you all along. Because it will not lead you in the wrong direction. It never has, and it never will. My beloved child. Now that your spirit is awake to the possibility that someone in your circle is hiding the truth from you, it is time to go deeper, to understand not just the surface actions but the hidden motives, the unseen energies, the subtle manipulations that have been quietly shaping your reality without your conscious consent, and you must pay attention. Because the universe does not reveal these things lightly. It does not whisper warnings without reason. it does not allow your intuition to stir. Unless there is something important at stake. And what is at stake is your peace, your clarity, your ability to trust yourself and your relationships, because when someone conceals the truth about your relationship, even the smallest lie or omission acts like a shadow, and shadows grow when ignored. Shadows stretch over your heart, over your mind, over your capacity to fully embrace the love, the partnership, the connection that you deserve. You have felt it, haven't you? The inexplicable doubt, the tiny hesitation that comes when they speak, the moments when words feel incomplete, when laughter feels forced, when their attention seems to drift even when you are together. That is not imagination, that is your spirit nudging you, alerting you, asking you to pay closer attention, asking you to not take things at face value, asking you to look beyond the mask that has been carefully worn to protect themselves and perhaps to protect you from an immediate shock, but ultimately it is a mask that prevents you from seeing reality. And my beloved child, reality is what will set you free. Because you cannot heal, you cannot grow, you cannot thrive in a relationship built on secrets, built on omissions, built on hidden truths. Every time someone withholds something, it creates a ripple effect, subtle at first, almost invisible, but over time it expands, influencing your emotions, your decisions, your self-worth, your perception of love and loyalty. And this is why the universe is giving you these signs now, why your intuition is restless, why your heart feels heavy with unspoken questions. You were never meant to ignore these signals, you were never meant to silence your inner guidance, because inside you lies a truth that is bigger than any lie, bigger than any concealment, bigger than any fear someone might project upon you. Now, pay attention to patterns, pay attention to repeated behaviors, pay attention to inconsistencies between words and actions, because these are clues, these are breadcrumbs leading you to the revelation you need. Do not rush, do not confront recklessly, do not act out of hurt or anger, because clarity is not found in emotion, clarity is found in observation, in discernment, in patience. Watch how this person reacts when certain topics come up, watch how their body language shifts, watch for hesitation, watch for defensiveness, watch for attempts to redirect the focus away from what they wish to conceal. And as you do this, stay rooted in your power, stay anchored in your integrity, stay aligned with your heart. Because when the truth finally emerges, you will not be shaken, you will not be unprepared, you will not be lost in confusion. You will meet it with understanding, with composure, with wisdom, and you will know what actions are necessary, what boundaries must be set, what distance must be honored, and what conversations must take place. And remember, my beloved child, someone. Hiding the truth is not always a sign of hatred or ill intent. Sometimes it is fear, sometimes it is insecurity, sometimes it is shame, sometimes it is protection that is misdirected. But regardless of their reason, the impact is the same. It affects your emotional space, your clarity, your ability to fully trust and engage with the relationship. And this is why your discernment is essential. This is why your awareness must be awake. This is why your intuition must be honored. Do not let guilt or loyalty blind you to what your spirit already knows. Do not let love for someone become a chain that keeps you trapped in uncertainty. Because love built on hidden truths is not freedom, it is a silent prison. My beloved child, this is your moment to reclaim your power, your truth, your clarity. To see the situation as it is, not as you wish it to be, not as you fear it might be, but as it truly is, in its entirety, in all its hidden layers, in all its subtle manipulations and omissions. And when you see it fully, you will understand what must be released, what must be spoken, what must be honored, and what must be healed. And as this revelation comes, you will feel a weight lift, a clarity emerge, a new energy align around you, because truth, even when hidden, always surfaces, and when it surfaces, it has the power to liberate, to awaken, to transform. So be ready, my beloved child, be observant, be patient, be discerning, be unwavering in your commitment to your own spiritual and emotional truth, because this journey through hidden truths is not meant to punish you, it is meant to empower you, to refine you, to prepare you for relationships built on authenticity, honesty, and deep, abiding trust. And the universe is guiding you now, through subtle nudges, through intuition, through signs, through inner knowing, to recognize, to awaken, and to act with wisdom. Because once the truth is fully revealed, you will no longer be in the dark, you will no longer be uncertain, you will no longer be held back by the shadows of what was concealed, and you will step forward into a reality that is aligned, transparent, and true. And my beloved child, understand this. Clarity, once gained, changes everything. My beloved child, now that your eyes and heart have begun to sense the hidden currents around your relationship, it is time to fully awaken to the reality of what has been concealed and why, because awareness alone is not enough, understanding is required, comprehension of the energies, the motives, and the patterns that have been quietly shaping your life without your conscious consent. And my beloved child, you must know that truth has a way of breaking through no matter how deeply it is buried, no matter how carefully it is masked, no matter how long it has been hidden, because the universe does not allow deception to remain in the presence of your spirit when you are ready to see clearly. And this is your moment, this is your time, this is your awakening, because someone in your circle has chosen to withhold something about your relationship, something that could alter your perception, your decisions, your trust, and your emotional alignment. And although this may feel like a betrayal, a shock, or a disappointment, it is actually a divine opportunity to step into your power, to reclaim your clarity, and to strengthen your discernment, because every hidden truth revealed is a chance to release what is not authentic, to realign with what is true, to separate illusion from reality, to purify your emotional space from energy that does not serve your highest good. And my beloved child, this is not about punishment. This is not about revenge. This is about liberation, because when truth is seen, when honesty is acknowledged, when reality is faced, you are no longer subject to manipulation, to misunderstanding, to confusion, or to the silent burden of secrets kept by someone who is not fully aligned with your growth. And as you move through this awakening, you will begin to notice patterns you had previously overlooked, the small hesitations in words, the slight shifts in tone, the avoidance of topics, the subtle inconsistencies between what is said and what is felt, and these are all clues designed to guide you, to alert you, to prepare you for the full revelation. And my beloved child, you must pay attention, you must observe without judgment, you must anchor yourself in truth, because reaction born of anger or fear will cloud the clarity you are seeking, but observation born of discernment and patience will illuminate the path forward, and as the truth unfolds, you will understand who is aligned with your heart, who truly supports your journey, who honors your spirit, and who has allowed fear, insecurity, or selfish motives to interfere. And this understanding, even if painful, is a gift because it allows you to make empowered decisions, to establish healthy boundaries, to step away from energy that hinders your growth, and to step closer to what is authentic, honest, and aligned with your highest good. And remember, my beloved child, not all concealment is malicious. Not all secrecy is betrayal. Sometimes it is fear, sometimes it is confusion. Sometimes it is a misguided attempt to protect you, but regardless of the reason, the impact is the same. It affects your clarity, it affects your trust, it affects your ability to fully engage with love and connection, and that is why your awareness is so important. That is why your intuition is your guiding compass. That is why the universe is whispering, nudging, revealing through signs, through feelings, through subtle shifts in energy, that you are being called to see, to acknowledge, to understand, and to act with wisdom. And as this awareness grows, you will feel a sense of empowerment, a lifting of the weight that has lingered in the corners of your heart, a sense of clarity that allows you to move forward with confidence, with discernment, with purpose. And my beloved child, know this: once hidden truths are revealed, once the reality of intentions is acknowledged, once the full picture is seen, you are no longer bound by the shadows of secrecy, you are no longer limited by uncertainty, you are no longer held back from the authentic relationships, the genuine connections, the clear and honest love that you are meant to experience. And this is the divine promise, that truth, when faced with courage and discernment, always liberates, always clarifies, always strengthens. And it is in this liberation, in this clarity, in this awakening, that you will finally step fully into your power, fully into your wisdom, fully into your peace, fully into the life that honors your soul and your highest purpose. So embrace this moment, my beloved child, embrace the revelation, honor your intuition, trust your inner guidance, and move forward with unwavering clarity, because the hidden truth is not here to harm you, it is here to free you, it is here to awaken you, it is here to guide you toward what is real, what is aligned, and what is meant for you. And as you walk this path, you will find peace, you will find strength, you will find authenticity, and you will finally be surrounded by relationships built on honesty, transparency, and love that is genuine, unwavering, and true.